Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Friday. This is Omar. Hope everyone is doing well. And I just want to let you know today, or I would like to speak to you today briefly about when was the last time that you gave yourself a real chance to actually achieve something. And when I say a real chance, what I mean is really putting yourself through a process where you have to go through things such as growing pains, where you have to face difficulties, challenges because you're learning a new skill. And also, in my particular case, I always like to use a lot of fitness. It's something that I am passionate. I like fitness. I like working out. I see how it's blessed my life, how it's helped me. And when was the last time that you actually gave yourself a real shot, a real chance? You know, because a lot of times we start something and we don't finish it. And I've been guilty of doing that. Not anymore. I've had to change the way I do things, and I've had to really be patient and go through the growing pains, especially in fitness, as I've been able to make a little bit of a cut and drop down to 189 pounds, where I used to be over 200 pounds, 205, at one point even 220. And I've been able to make that cut, and I feel so good. I feel so much better. But to make that cut, I had to give myself a real chance, a real opportunity to go through some growing pains, to actually be intentional with my workouts. I had to really focus more on strength training, actually making my workouts more intense, and also asking questions if I don't know what I'm doing. You know, like, okay, is this the proper form? You know, is this the right way to do this so that I don't hurt myself or get injured? Sometimes you may be doing things the wrong way, and that may bring frustration, you know, because now, you know, you haven't been able to get to that point where you achieve that goal, you know, of weight loss, achieve that goal of maybe finishing a course, you know, whether it's school, college, you know, building something, a business, whatever the case may be. But again, in this particular case, I like to mention, you know, the fitness, you know, the working out. You know, it's something that I've been, you know, a witness of the good that is done for me. But I really had to give myself a chance to actually get those results. And it didn't happen overnight, you know. Being able to make that cut and getting to this point where I'm feeling so much better, I really have had to be patient and put in the work and be consistent. You know, when you give yourself a chance, that means that you're going to show up every single day and you're going to give 100%. You cannot let yourself, you know, feel discouraged, you know, because things are going to happen along the way where, you know, you're going to feel like, oh, I've had a setback, and you feel discouraged. You want to keep showing up, giving 100%. So, you know, when I get up, I'm an early bird. I get up and I work out very early in the morning. I know, okay, today I got to do lower body, you know, or I'm going to hit upper body. Whatever the case is, I know that I got to do 100%. I got to give my 100%. I need to be intentional and understand that, okay, I want to get to this point where I want to, you know, feel better. I want to look better. But that's going to take time. But I have to give myself a real chance. You got to give yourself a real chance, because you are capable of achieving more than you could ever imagine. But the only way that that's going to happen is if you give yourself a chance. Give yourself the opportunity to go through the process, go through the growing pains, go through those frustrations as you're learning a new skill or you're working out to get yourself in better shape. And you'll see through time the improvement. You'll see through time the gains. You'll see through time that you're able to get better at what you do. But the only way that's going to happen again is if you give yourself a chance. Do not quit. Don't leave halfway. Don't start something and leave it halfway. Finish where you started. So my people, give yourself a chance. Let's make it happen. Keep working out. Keep showing up to the gym. And for those of you who work out at home like me, get up and work out whenever that time is that you have set to do your workout. Give yourself an opportunity. Give yourself time. Be patient. And you're going to reach those goals. So take care, people. Have a very, very blessed Friday. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Take care.